Hello, I'm Ken Coles, General Manager of Farming Smarter. Now, one of the worst things that can happen to a farmer is a great big hailstorm, the Great White Combine. And it's one of those things that we don't really have a lot of knowledge or science about what to do with your crop after a hail. And that's one of the projects that we are initiating. Our first project, funded by the Pulse Commission, was to develop a hail simulator. And fortunately, we were lucky and able to manufacture a simple and effective tool that would simulate the hail damage. Now, we didn't simulate hail, but the damage that it made. So this is something that we can use in our research to get a better handle on some of the management practices and tough decisions that farmers have to make after a hailstorm. So with our hail simulator this year, the main objective was to actually develop the simulator and test it for its effectiveness. Luckily, we had some help from AFSC, and they were able to confirm that the damage we were creating was indicative of what you'd see in a natural hailstorm. But what we wanted to do was control it and have it even. One of the nicest things about being able to control that is that now we have the ability to have a check strip with an unhail damaged crop, so that if we're testing rescue products such as a fungicide or micronutrient and such, we have the ability of testing that versus an unhailed crop. We want to make sure that the response we're seeing isn't just because of the product, but because of the hail damaged tissues. So we damaged a number of crops and we used them as part of our diagnostic field school this year. We damaged wheat at various levels, both by hand using a dog chain method and with our simulator, which is basically a bunch of chains being rotated on a drum. We damaged peas at various levels back in July. We did dry beans and faba beans as well, so that we're basically preparing for our trial next year. In addition to that, we managed to get a plot looking at canola as well. So we damaged 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100% damage on 1 week intervals once the crop was in the rosette stage right until middle of flowering. We'll be looking at harvesting those plots and studying the quality effects as well that are important to know at the end of the season. So given that Alberta is the hail capital of North America, once we've started thinking about this use of the simulator and the different studies that we can put into place, we feel that there's a lot of strong demand for more work in various crops. To date, we have a project funded in pulses, but we'd certainly love to look at other crops such as canola and the different cereals as well. And even just to get a better handle on some of the decisions making. Those are some tough decisions when to invest or when not to invest and what to do with hail damaged crops. So we're looking forward to developing some answers to some of those really tough questions.